Were I truly that heartless, would I have rescued... Alas, if blue...
At last a sentiment with which I can agree. If ever Cloud Retainer is away, we should...
Please stop chasing us! Just let us go!
Get back here! If you keep running, I'll kill you!
Please, we don't know anything about wushu dancing. Just leave us alone!
What? You think I'm not good enough to teach you?
That child looks somewhat...
It appears to be the Wushu dancer from Liyue Harbor.
Come, let us take a closer look.
Has trouble befallen you, young one? Perhaps we can offer aid.
Oh, thank the gods! Please, sir, you have to help us. This guy's trying to force us to become his wushu dancing...
Oh, so it is you who require aid, not the other way around.
Get out of the way, old man! This is between us.
Preposterous. You dare to presume we are of a mature age?
Listen here, brazen youth. Skilled you may be in the art of dance, yet you're off-staged.
Hold on, Mountain Shaper. Something is amiss. Look closer.
Indeed, he bears the mark of something unclean.
It spells trouble. You there, depart at once.
Hey! You drove off my recruits, old man! You'll just have to take their place, even if you're a bit on the decrepit side.
Many years it has been since a being has dared speak to us in such a manner.
Now let us see what evildoer has sought to use you as its puppet, young one.
You two, you're Adepti!
Does that strike fear in your soul?
Whoa! Two Adepti recruits just fall right into my lap? That white horse sure knows how to grant a wish.
Coming! Slow down! Wait for us!
Jeez, take a hint, will you? I told you to stop following me!
Traveler, Paimon, keep your distance from this youth. Evil has taken...
We know! It's one of the White Horse Adeptus' deadly selves! She's possessing Gaming!
The White Horse Adeptus' deadly selves?
Could it be that Rex Lapis called us to Liyue Harbor for this very reason?
Hey! What are you two whispering about over there? Who's gonna be first apprentice and who's gonna... It doesn't matter! I'm not the kind of Sufu who plays favorites!
Insolent spirit! Be gone from this child at once!
Little mite of a mortal. Getting in my way again, I see. That is no concern of yours. No. Only by doing it myself will I find otherwise. Rage will consume me if I lose the curse of time. The memory. Come no closer. This is your final warning.
Insolent spirit! Be gone from this child at...
Huh? Traveler and Paimon? Where are we? Weren't we just...
Gaming! You're back!
The sun is most scorching. Agitation stirs within me. And speaking of, Cloud Retainer has scorned this verdant wonder long enough. It is time for her to feel the wrath of Mint!
Mountain Shaper, where are you going?
Oh no! Now Mountain Shaper's acting weird! Oh, you don't think it's spread to him, do you?
Spread to him? Quickly now.
What? Was I really that rude? Jeez, someone get my dad to throw a slipper at me. I'm so...
Oh, you okay, Gaming?
He is fine. It is simply But to think Mountain Shaper would succumb to something like...
So, what do? We can't just leave Gaming like this, but we can't ignore Mountain Shaper either.
My cultivation level rivals that of Mountain Shaper. Were I to give chase, Zizha would but flee from his form and take refuge in mine. Seek out Streetward Rambler. Cloud Retainer and the Conqueror of Demons should be with her. I shall take this child back to the harbor and join you post-haste.
Whoa! What are all the Adepti doing?
Rex Lapis charged us with keeping watch over Liyue Harbor should danger rear its head. Come, we must devise a strategy.
Return to the skies! Watch out!
The White Horse Adeptus? You mean the mysterious white mare that aided Rex Lapis during—
Even if it's not her, there must be some connection. She always avoided us back.
Rex Lapis's recent trip seems to be related to this person as well.
Shanyun! Madam Ping! Xiao! Great! You're out here!
Ah, Traveler. It has been quite—
Oh, happy lantern, right, Paimon? You're as lively as I remember. I trust that—
Sorry, Madam Ping. No time to catch up. Something terrible has happened.
What is it? Has Mountain Shaper gotten himself into trouble? Mooncarver is here with you, but he is not. The Wrath of Mint? That old fool dares to utter such nonsense behind one's back.
Yeah, that's...
So, even a mere deadly self of the White Horse Adeptus was able to possess Mountain Shaper and affect his mind. No wonder Rex Lapis told us to gather here in a—
Mountain Shaper's cultivation is inadequate. He was caught unprepared. Were it one of us, Zizha would hardly have found a vessel quite so... ready for the taking.
Hey! That's not what you said earlier!
Where is Mountain Shaper now?
A question that hardly bears pondering. Obviously, he intends to plant mint in the—
Ah, then he poses no great threat. We might as well let him be. Once he fulfills his wish, it's possible—
Your ulterior motive is most obvious, Mountain Shaper. You two hope for Mount Outsong to be covered in mint. One can see it clear as day. Not to mention, deadly selves are born of malevolent human desires, and naturally pose a great risk to the form and mind of all living beings.
Let me handle it. I have relevant experience and know how to deal with such situations.
One has no doubt of that. Yet your involvement would likely end in armed confrontation. In one's own estimation, the time for— Before his departure, Rex Lapis knew that Zizha was active in Liyue Harbor, yet told us only to wait. It would seem, then, that Rex Lapis did not believe extreme measures were warranted here.
Yes, this is quite a peculiar case. After all, Zizha's possession does not seem to come with ill intent.
There is another matter of import, however. I sense tremendous resentment emanating from her. What could be its source? To render her so
She was talking about the White Horse Adeptus memories, right? From what the Traveler said, it seemed like she was about to explode with rage. But why?
With Rex Lapis away, if we wish to understand that which occurred in the past, we shall have—
She also mentioned the curse of time. What could—
Perhaps. Erosion.
Indeed. We are of this—
I heard that ancient clans in the mountains once regarded the White Horse Adeptus as the daughter of time.
The Daughter of Time. cursed?
Time does not treat everyone equally. The longer you dwell in this world, the more it takes from...
Then what do we do?
One has devised a solution. Based on what you have told us, it seems that Suju is in the habit. One's plan is for us to block all escape routes while you confront Mountain Shaper, forcing Suju to reveal. Then, if prior experience stands, she will have no choice but to possess you. However, not only are you able to sense it, you are also, in other words, in that moment, you would have the chance to either subdue or...
That is akin to walking straight into the lion's den. Allow me to go instead.
Yeah! Isn't this plan a bit too risky? Why doesn't Paimon try first? After all, even if she got possessed, it's not like she would pose a danger to anyone. Paimon's wishes aren't all food-related, you know.
One would not suggest this course of action if one had any such reservation. Time and again, the Traveler has proved immune to Suju's influence.
Oh yeah! That's what the first Deadly Self told you, right?
Perhaps your time in Nodcry left you with the blessing of the newborn moon god, and this White Horse Adeptus clearly has a profound connection to the moon.
Indeed.
I see.
Have you other concerns, Conqueror of Demon?
I was just trying to fathom why Rex Lapis left without explaining the situation in detail. Rex Lapis entrusted this matter to the Traveler, which means in his estimation, the Traveler... So I have no other concern.
Then we are all in agreement on proceeding with this. Very well. We should depart at once, lest we lose our Let us see whether that old fool truly dares to face one's abode with Mint.
One mint, 2 mint, let us plant a whole slew of mint! Once I reach 10,000, Cloud Retainer's abode shall be Mount Outsong. Oh, to behold the look on her face when she is confronted with such verdant
Mountain Shaper, you dare disturb the tranquility of one's abode!
Do not take personal offense, Cloud Retainer.
Exactly. Let it go this once. Zitja is the one driving him to do this.
Huh? But Zidja just helps people fulfill their own wishes and desires.
Not now, Paimon.
Oops. Sorry, Mountain Shaper. Paimon might have just thrown you under the bus.
When he wakes up, we shall have words. Everyone, to your positions.
Be careful.
A pest? I must catch it! Again! Oh, don't tell me. Cloud Retainer sent you? Ha! Such brazen insolence! Such presumption. Such boundless avarice. That wretched adept's impudence knows no end. If she dares lay a finger on my garden, I shall smash her quiz. You think I am one to fold so easily?
Insolent mortal! Time and again, you interfere in that which is beyond you. You make it exceedingly difficult. You have no conception of that which you seek. You know nothing of my past. My warning was given. The cost into stubborn mortal. You. Very well. If death is what you seek, come, let us see the extent of your resolve. Your wish is to behold the curse of time and the memories of this form? You who seek death, stand before my prison. I was merely a trace of impure energy within Zabai's immortal body when her soul was shattered. But then, the one who governs time descended from on high, and so I remain in this world. A mortal who knows of her existence and would dare to speak her name. Who are you? Help. No, there is nothing. Her power, the one who governs time. It has surrounded me ever since. No, I have been asleep in this prison for countless years, until a familiar presence woke me. Then, through that mortal girl's eyes, I saw it. As pure and bright as ever, unchanged across the millennia. It was the moon. That place is called Chuang Terrace. Did later generations rebuild the altar in a new... Could it be that traces of what happened back then still that memory is embedded deep within the essence? Yet, it is precisely that which haunts my every waking moment. Now you, a mere mortal, come to seek that which is forbidden. So, I shall relinquish control over this body's curse, and let it run as fast as you can, lest this prison... Look, it draws near. The river of time, come to sweep all into... I shall wait for you at the end, mortal. Evade being swept up in its waters and I... fail. And we shall sink into oblivion together. I did not expect that you would make it. Yes, it would seem even time cannot hold you back. Come, let your wish be granted.
Under moon eternal, in radiant night, a maiden grants silk, soft and light. Under moon iridescent, in night divine, a maiden grants fiber for cloth so fine. Under moon of frost, in night so great, a maiden grants tools to divine our fate.
What are Mom and Dad doing? Shh, just make a wish. The kind Adeptus on the moon is listening. Look, it's Lady Tsubai. Wow, Lady Tsubai? Is she powerful? Of course. She taught us how to grow grain and beans, millet and rice, how to peel hemp and reel silk, spin thread and weave cloth, how to cut stone and build houses, cast bronze and forge tools. According to Mom and Dad, the Adeptus Tsubai is the god of soil and grain, who blesses our land and its crops. Huh? Lady Tsubai's leaving. It's all right. We just have to wait till next year. She'll be back. Mom and Dad are gone. Why hasn't Lady Tsubai returned? She'll come. We just have to believe. What is that? Lady Tsubai abandoned us.
All places tainted by the abyss need to be purified. That includes Long Gone.
And what of its people?
You know what will happen. You are but an emissary to the mortal realm. This is Heaven's will. There is no need for guilt, and no place for hope.
I wouldn't dare. But the people of Langan honor me, worship me, pray to me. If I do not answer, the guilt will be too much to bear.
And if you do, you will meet the same end.
Then as their god, I shall die among them.
Look! Lady Tsubai came to save us! I knew she wouldn't abandon us! Run!
You have done enough.
Now you know the truth. These are the memories that suffocate me where I stand. Not just my nation, but the people were it within my power, I would ignite a blaze fierce enough to burn a hole through the heavens themselves. It was a time of war, one that ravaged heaven and earth. Remnants of the heavens decreed that the tainted filth had to be cleansed. If I just had more time, I could have helped more people. But it wasn't enough! I just needed a bit more, and they all could have survived. I never imagined there would come a day. So long this rage has been within me. Yet here in this moment, if you wish to bring Tsubai back to life, mortal, then you may take the part of her soul that lives in me. Just remember, From this moment onward, the fate of Langan's fall. As I said before, I am but a remnant of Zebai's adeptal form, a manifestation of her wrath. But by taking away this fragment of her soul, you take away my shackles as well. So, it's your turn to grant one of my wishes, is it? Very well. In regard to, however, should another raise a war banner against the heavens someday, let my name be set upon its cloth. I ask for this, and nothing more. Now, take what you came for. I was a lone moon, shrouded and dimmed in cloud-veiled night. Now darkness breaks, free and unburdened. I reclaim my light.
You think I am one to fold so easily? Young one. What brings you here? My, what exquisite mint seedlings. Was it you who planted them? I had not taken you for one so versed in the horticultural... but this is Cloud Retainer's abode. She does not appreciate the verdant wonder. We should leave at once. If she sees us here, there is little I can do to protect you. You weren't? Was it Mooncarver then? My, what nerve he has. What?
Looks like Mountain Shaper is back to normal. Has the matter with Zizha been resolved then?
Wow, that was fast. That took, what, like a second?
A second to us, perhaps. But for the Traveler, I imagine it felt much longer than that.
One's plan was most successful then.
And you're all right, Traveler. You don't feel strange in any...
Well, sounds like good news all around.
What is this matter you speak of? The possession of that mortal child?
The matter of Zizha may have been resolved, but there isn't. Perhaps you have a moment to spare for a little chat, Mountain Shaper.
You seem reluctant to talk in detail about what happened with Zizha. Don't worry. I won't ask you to reveal her secrets to...
Huh? You don't want to know what happened?
The expression on your face. I know it well, Traveler. It's one I've seen Rex Lapis wear on many occasions.
But you're okay, right, Traveler? That deadly... Well, as long as you're not hurt, Paimon doesn't need to know anything else.
Even so, I hope you feel like you can entrust me with it. If I learned anything from our time together, it's that one should not have to shoulder such a... Not to mention that certain knowledge brings danger in its wake. I would never want you to feel forced to be the sole...
Yeah, kind of like how one person can't finish a whole slime, you know? Better to grab a bunch of friends and eat it all together. Exactly! Wait, no! Paimon's just saying we've got loads of friends who'll be more than willing to...
I never knew there was such a tragic chapter in the...
So, the people of that nation worship the white...
It would seem, then, that Rex Lapis had a similar reason for withholding the details of his recent... I've often wondered if he had companions to stand by him before we met. Or if he was forced to face... Regardless, Lantern Rite takes place in 2 days. Let's meet back. If there's no news of Rex Lapis by then, we'll have to come up with a plan.
Fingers crossed it all goes well. It's time to meet back up with Xiao. Let's head to Mount Outsong. Xiao! Cloud Retainer! Madam Ping! We're here! Any new... Wait. Are we missing 2 Adepti?
Well, Shenyun banned Mountain Shaper from Mount Outsong for 3 days.
Oh. Then, what about...
The scheme to plant mint in one's abode was one those 2 fools devised together? And when it comes to punishment, one does not
Wow. That's pretty harsh, Cloud Retainer.
Let's get down to business. We have news of Rex Lapis.
Huh? Isn't that...
Yes, Rex Lapis's geopillar. It descended from on high this morning. He must have sent it for a reason.
So, what does it mean? Is he in trouble?
Not necessarily. It could be a message only a specific person is meant to receive. Traveler, you alone spoke to Rex.
Oh, so it must be for the Traveler.
Give it a try.
Come to the spring on Mount Qingse. I have left an entrance for you.
Well?
Just as one surmised, it seems that Rex Lapis will not countenance our...
That would not surprise me in the slightest. He's always had a soft spot. But be that as it may, we have served Rex Lapis for millennia now. In other words, I'm sure this has nothing to do with favoritism.
That's right. So you mustn't let your guard down.
All right, let's get going. We'll try not to keep you all waiting. Return to the skies! Keep your eyes peeled. He should be around here somewhere.
Who could have imagined that the once mighty Geo Archon might end up so? Sitting on a humble stool in the woods, quietly weaving... You really do look like an old man.
This is a Xiao lantern, not a moon lantern. In ages past, when the gods waged war and the world was in turmoil, these lanterns were lit to... Had you tarried in the mortal realm for but a little while longer...
Even so, it bears such a striking resemblance to the moon lanterns they used to offer up to the heaven.
Perhaps in some sense it is. For instance, who is to say that some of Langan's magnificent jade did not become part of the very foundations of... It is conceivable that this ritual was transmitted in...
Now, let's not let ourselves get carried away. For all its splendor, do not forget that, in the end, even Langan could not escape its heaven-sent fate. Alas, it is just a pity that the little creatures of this world may never again lift their eyes to the moon. But you, Geolord, now that you rule this realm, why take the trouble? Not to mention, are you not afraid that you might be sullied by the curse of time that was laid upon?
There is no risk to speak of. At least, not in comparison to that which you took when you defied the heavens or...
As I have stated, time and again, it was not I who defied Geolord. The ancient affairs of Langan have nothing to do with me, for I am but one of her deadly selves, severed before her demise. My name is not. Surely you did not take us for one and the same, solely on the basis that we may all assume the form of... Sorry to break it to you, but you seem to have found yourself the wrong white horse. Anyway, do tell me, what urgent...
Very well, then. I have come to ask for Zibai's shade.
Oh? So, the Geolord has set his sights...
The world outside is changing. With the new moon's birth, the confines of the Shadow Moon are gradually disintegrating. In other words, consequently, strange phenomena have manifested within Langan's former domain, leading to the earthly soul's reappearance. My intention is to gather all three together.
I must admit, it seems that some remarkable affairs are coming to pass in the outside world. Yet back in the day, it was you that freed me from that painting. And afterwards, I took up arms in your name. Together we first subdued Chenyu Vale, then brought peace to Mount Qingse. It was for this cause that the contract between... But now that the debt has been repaid, what cause have you to expect my aid?
Zibai and I have long been friends. Given not only that you were manifested from a corrupt desire within her divine form, but that you also possess a fragment of her soul.
I think you'll find that we are now as separate and distinct as any two beings ever were. What once shone with radiant purity has... Oh, great Lord of Geo. Should this still be unclear to you?
It seems that the fault lies in my own lack of...
Wait! One moment, if you will. Should this not be your opportunity? Even those puny mortals know how to haggle when striking their bargains. Should you, the famed god of contracts, not likewise... Come now, enough with the posturing. It's time.
Very well. I had, in truth, prepared a new contract for your consideration.
I knew you would not come before me. Yet, you should know that I want for nothing. For I live in the mountains, carefree and
Then why persist in telling them those ancient stories? I speak of what transpired before the sky.
That is merely my way of passing the time. And what of it? Would any believe, much less remember, the rambling...
Those tales have long since spread throughout the mortal realm.
Who?
Should my words prove insufficient, I invite you to see the world for yourself. To this end, the Lantern Rite is presently underway in Liyue, and should prove quite...
So this, then, is the contract?
Indeed it is. Think of it as a contract for a one-day festive
Surely you do not hope to offer this in exchange for Zibai's shade. The foundation of my very existence...
Why not see for yourself? You can always decide after...
Is that so? Then perhaps this deal might not be entirely...
Hey! It's Young Lee! Oh, we've been looking for you everywhere! We thought you might have gone missing.
You're here.
So these are my guides. Well, well.
Guides?
Oh, you poor innocent little creatures. The benevolent Lord of Geo has sold you to me.
Sold us to you? Just what have you gotten us into, Xiangli?
The situation is not quite as dire as that would sound. I ask...
I would suspect that depends on how well you
Entertain you?
Let us start with This Liyue Harbor, of which I have heard so much. No.
How come this Adeptus sounds so different from what Okay, we'll take care of it. Get ready to find out why they call Paimon the best Look! We've arrived at Liyue Harbor! Not only is it Teyvat's busiest port, it's also the beating heart of Liyue. So, dear Madam Adeptus, where would you like to go first?
With humble fare and wine to sip, in comfort clothed and soul at
So we're heading straight for the good stuff? Well, you're in luck. There are two main cooking styles in Liyue. Li cuisine, which is all about mountain delicacies, and Yue cuisine, which is centered on seafood. The most famous... Oh, now Paimon's starting to drool.
Both sound like excellent options.
Not exactly. Both Li cuisine and Yue cuisine are known for their pricey ingredients. Definitely not but don't you worry about that. Just think of it as Zhang Li's little treat. Come on, aren't you supposed to be pals with Hu Tao? Paimon's sure we can afford to spend a little more. Hey! All Paimon wants is to provide our Adeptus with the best possible experience here.
Both certainly sound like worthy choices. Just now, though, I happened to see a porter pass this way.
A hungry porter, huh? Yep. Nothing fancy schmancy there. Just tasty dishes made with simple ingredients in a variety of different styles. Most importantly, and the owner happens to be a...
One mean restaurant. Yes.
Yippee! That's a great choice, too. Alrighty, Wamin Restaurant, here we come!
Tell you how it is.
Xiangling! Chef Mao! We're here!
Oh, hello there. What a surprise.
Hey there, Traveler and Paimon! We're a little busy today, so grab a table while you still can. But... I don't think I've met... you could say that. Oh, I see. Well, hey there. A friend of the Traveler's a friend of mine, too. Don't worry, we'll take good care. By the way, I'm Xiangling. I cook here at Wan Min Restaurant.
Miss Xiangling, have you ever heard of the White Horse Adeptus?
Of course. What about her?
I am her, and she is me.
Huh? You mean you're an Adeptus?
Oh, you young'uns crack me up. Haven't you heard of cosplay? It's like a role-playing game where you dress up as famous characters and pretend to be them. Seriously, your friends sure keep their fingers on the pulse, huh?
Wow, Dad. Didn't know you were so tuned in. But...
You gotta listen to our customers. Didn't I tell you to spend less time chasing after wild vegetables?
Hey, I like making friends too. Isn't that what I'm doing right now? Anyway, even if it is just a costume,
Of course it's all right, because that's exactly who I...
Okay. I can see you're really committed to the role. In that case, you can call Paimon the real... Yeah, right. You could have at least switched outfits.
Puny mortals. Nevertheless,
All right, go grab yourselves a table. I'll come to...
Cheap and tasty chop suey. Really got a lot going for it.
Hello. May I ask if Miss Xiongling and Chef Mao are here?
Yeah, they're just over there. Wait a sec. Aren't you? So, what would you like to... You're...
Hello, Miss Xiongling. It's me, Lu Xiongxiong. I just wanted you to know how sorry I am. I honestly don't know what came over me. Please.
Oh, it's you. You really gave me a fright that day, young lady. You didn't actually get...
Come on, Dad. She's come to say sorry. It's all right, Miss Lu. You must have been feeling a bit off that day. You're looking so much better now, though. Why don't you grab a table, too? This one's on the house.
No, I couldn't possibly.
Hey, it's totally okay. We all feel under the weather sometimes. Especially when we're... yikes. Looks like all the tables are taken. Wanna come sit with us? We've got an extra seat over here. Thanks, guys. So what would you like to eat today?
I should very much like to sample...
It wasn't poisoned. That was all on me.
So that's one portion of blackback Paimon wants. Sure thing. Looks like Paimon's having trouble. Let me think. Well, since the blackback perch stew is... And since it's lantern rite season, you better try out the triple-layered consommé and come and get it. As for the carbs, since we've got a full table, how about some right at home? Along with our Then for dessert, I'll whip you up some Lucky Snow Delight. Wow! Sounds like quite the feast. Looks like
Am I the only one who thinks that's way too much?
Not at all. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. And to top it all off, our star dish, Adeptus Temptation. You should know that we don't often... But since this is my first time cooking for the White Horse Adeptus, okie dokie, just sit back and relax.
Hold on. Did I just hear Miss Xiongling mention the White Horse?
You did indeed. And you're looking right at her.
That's a joke, by the way. She's cosplaying.
Oh, I see. Phew.
Tell me, little one, what business might you have with the...
It's a long story. Basically, a while back, I took part in an archaeological Our findings show that they date back to the era of Long Gone, an ancient nation whose people are said to have been the ancestors.
And why might such matters concern the White Horse Adeptus?
Because some of those relics not only seem to contain textual references to her, but even there have long been legends claiming that the White Horse Adeptus was a deity of that era, but there are plenty of other theories. If I could just locate some more detailed records, I'm sure we'd be able to find...
So you're into... history?
Well, to tell you the truth, I actually joined the archaeological team by sheer... Recently, though, things seem to have taken a turn for the worse. Still can't believe I caused...
Oh, so you're considering becoming a martial artist now instead?
No, I mean, they weren't seriously hurt. It was just a few scratches, and they let it go after my mother compensated them. Either way, my career is pretty much over. And even though both the victim and the Ministry of Civil Affairs say they won't be pursuing the matter any further...
But family rules?
Yeah, he's decided to ground me. I'll have to return to Chaoying Village after Lantern Rite, and...
Wow, that's harsh! Sounds like the kind of thing only rich, super traditional parents...
We're not exactly rich, though. All we own are a few tea fields in Chaoying Village and a guest house.
A guest house? It isn't... Baiju Guest House by any chance?
Yep, he's my grandfather. So, you've heard of the guest house before?
Small world, huh? Come to think of it, didn't Boss Lu mention something about hoping that the White Horse Adept... Sure, but Paimon's guessing this wasn't exactly what he had in mind.
Little one, it sounds to me that your family is rather well off after all. What then drew you to archaeology?
Even if I stayed at home, there's no guarantee I'd lead a nice, easy life. Just look at my father. Recently, my grandfather put him in charge of the guest house, and he came up with a bunch of ideas right away. That didn't turn out well, though. My grandfather yelled at him for days.
Oh! Paimon thinks we might have heard about that.
Long story short, being dependent on others is never fun. You just end up being... That's why I want to make it on my own out here, no matter how hard it is. After all, as the saying goes, to rise above others... What's so funny about that?
You poor, innocent little creatures never fail to amuse me. To think you would endure all manner of hard, I would have thought that the wiser path would be to simply roam this world as I do.
Huh?
Tell me, what is it that you truly delight in? Archaeology? Martial arts? Tea planting?
What I delight in?
Yes! Surely there must be something you don't find quite so exhausting.
But do things like that...
Of course! Take Miss Xiangling, for instance. I defy you to detect even a hint of hardship on her. So, since it seems you are resolved to tread the rocky path, you should strive with all your might to pursue...
You mean, like, cosplay?
I suppose you might say that.
Looks like the White Horse Adeptus is really getting into her role.
I think I get what you mean, then. Maybe
Okay, everyone. Sorry to keep you waiting. Here's... Wow. It all smells...
Oh, finally! I get to try that famous...
Hey! Didn't you hear what Shang said? It wasn't the stew. If anyone's to blame, it's that other you. What's up?
How fiercely this mortal fare burns upon the tongue! Most satisfying as poisonous stews go. So...
Oh, there's plenty of entertainment options in Liyue. Paimon will tell you that. The locals like to drink tea, walk their pets.
Storytelling performances?
You know, like listening to people telling stories. Stuff like the divine damsel of devastation. Through the eyes.
What about the story of the bright moon that sits in the sky above us?
Paimon doesn't think she's heard that one. Still, the moon does come up quite a lot. It's even in the name itself. Since we're on the subject, you like telling stories yourself.
In that case, I'll have to trouble the...
Awesome! Let's go!
Should I save this money?
What a tongue twister. I'd have made a complete fool of myself if I tried to say it on stage without... Call yourself Iron Tongue, Tien. Wobbly Tongue, Tien, more.
I used to have that problem a lot. But if you just take your time to grasp the meaning and commit it to memory, you'll be able to...
You're right, Miss Yoon. I'll give it another try.
Hey, Yunjin! Fancy seeing you here! What are you two talking about?
Ah, Traveler and Paimon, we meet again.
And you may call me the White Horse Adeptus.
The White Horse Adeptus?
She's not really an Adeptus.
I see. Well, it certainly looks like a lot of fun.
Oh, funny you mention it. This type of thing is actually something I once to perform through the eyes of a dragon. I decided to imagine that I was Rex Lapis himself.
Sounds like you just wanted an excuse to feel all big and powerful.
Hey, that's... You just don't understand how inspiration...
You're one to talk. Paimon's traveled all over with the Traveler, and she's seen things that would make your...
All right, then. since you claim to be so knowledgeable.
An ancient poem? Which one?
Ha! See? You mean to tell me you've never even heard of the ancient poem called An Ancient Poem?
What kind of a title is that?
Quit teasing, Paimon. We only just found out about that ourselves. He's talking about when we first saw it, we couldn't figure out what it all meant. So in the meantime, we decided to just refer to it as. However, thanks to the painstaking work of the scholars who were tasked with decoding it, it seems like that's exactly what it was. Or rather, an
Oh yeah! Didn't Keqing mention that before? It's got...
That is correct. The Ministry of Civil Affairs has issued a notice stating that, although it is true that the moon may disappear tonight, we should be in... But if you're worried, we can always take a leaf from the Book of the Ancients. By reciting this poem, I mean, and calling for the White Horse Adeptus's...
Oh, seriously? Paimon has to get a look at this. Under moon eternal, in radiant night, a maiden grants silk, soft and under moon iridescent, in night divine. Something about fields being plowed, something else about seeds being sown.
The fields are plowed, the seeds are sown, and from the earth, life is grown.
Whoa! You did that without even looking!
Bravo! Bravo! We have an expert in our... Looks like this young lady really does know her role inside out. If I didn't know it...
That's because I am the real deal.
That's the spirit. This is exactly the kind of mindset I was talking about. Behold... Believe me, young lady, I know exactly why you do it.
I must say you are rather amusing as more...
Miss White Horse Adeptus, it is a great pleasure to make your acquaintance today.
You want me to explain the...
Your guidance would be much appreciated.
Fascinating. Huh. Tell me, do all the people of Liyue...
Well, it's true that we hold a deep fondness for our history, but it is hardly our only pursuit. One of my good friends, for instance, is even...
Exactly! And don't forget, great practitioners of the role-playing art.
Yes. So rather than placing too much emphasis on our reverence for the ancient ways, it might be better to say that...
I see. Then, I suppose it wouldn't do any harm for me to enlighten you. As the eternal moon rises in the night sky, a maiden adorned with lustrous jade descends upon the earth. As the iridescent moon rises in the night sky, a maiden adorned with lustrous jade descends upon the earth. As the frost moon rises in the night sky, a maiden adorned with lustrous jade descends.
So she really did come down from the moon?
She shows the people how to use the plow and spade to purge the land of weeds, till the soil, and heap up the earth to make it fertile. Then she blesses the millet and the beans, ensuring that their stalks and vines stretch forth without end. She graces the wheat and the rice, so that their heavy heads are filled.
Sounds like she's a real pro at all this farming stuff.
The fruits of the field are harvested and brewed into sacred wine for honored guests. This we reverently present to the Divine Maiden with, "Oh, Divine Maiden, how can your graceful presence in the sky not seem like that of a Oh, Divine Maiden, how does your pure and radiant form not resemble the... I send my heart's desire, ascending to the heavens, beseeching you..."
Huh? So, that's what it...
I find myself speechless. Moved beyond the power...
A truly remarkable performance. I did not anticipate that anyone could unravel this poem with such depth and clarity. I'd even begun to consider myself somewhat versed in the matter. But as they say, there's always...
You are far too humble, young one. I must confess, it is I who have been surprised. Not only by you, but also by the...
Ah, so you're not from Liyue. And what, may I ask, has surprised...
Oh, it's nothing really. Just some old memories scattered here and there. Very well, my guides. I suppose it is time we set forth on the next part of our excursion.
No problem! We'll take you wherever you want.
Oh, leaving so soon? Before you go, allow me to introduce myself. I am Yunjin,
My own name is scarcely worth mentioning, but since you asked, perhaps I'll tell you the
Huh? So, it isn't actually called?
Of course not. Its real title is Odes of Long.
Odes of Long. Zubai.
All right then, until we meet.
Return to the skies!
Hey, Ganyu! I almost forgot to mention. On my recent trip to Nodcry, I came across something really fascinating in the Frost Moon side. I found records in their collection of another divine envoy living on the moon.
A divine envoy on the moon? You don't think it could have been
No way to say for sure. Still, the similarities between our legends are intriguing, to say the least. Isn't it amazing? Especially when you consider how far apart we are.
It truly is. We might live in different lands, but when we look up at the night sky, we all...
Right? It's like we're all bound together, no matter where we are. When you think of it like that, it's almost as if our friends from other nations will be...
No wonder you were so excited to go see the giant lantern when you first got back. Sounds like you're a real fan of...
I guess you could say that. Just a pity she's so elusive. Even Granny's never met her, you know? Maybe she really is just a legend.
Hey, Yanfei and Ganyu! Trust, Paimon. The White Horse Adeptus is as real can be.
Huh? Oh, look! It's the Traveler and Paimon! Feels like I haven't seen you two in, like, forever.
Hey, you two. Happy Lantern Rite.
Did I hear you right just now, Paimon?
Does that... She has indeed. And now, so have you.
And you are...
Why, who else? The White Horse Adeptus, of course.
Could you maybe start with something else next time?
You're the White...
That's right. Allow Paimon to introduce you to our new friend, Zichao. She's been low-key obsessed with cosplaying the White Horse Adeptus.
I see. Well then, greetings, Miss Zichao. My name is Yanfei, and recently I've been...
I'm sure the two of you will get along like a house on...
So, Miss Zichao, you must be here to...
A horse-shaped Zhao lantern?
That's right! A lantern made to honor the White Horse Adeptus herself.
Huh? What are you laughing at?
Both the lantern?
What do you mean?
Oh, this lantern truly is an artistic masterpiece. But tell me this, have any of...
Come to think of it, Paimon can't remember ever actually...
Oh, this horse appears to be mid-trot, but it has adopted what is called a lateral gait, where the legs on one side of the body move together in unison. A rather rare sight, and just now, I suddenly pictured myself, I mean, the White Horse Adeptus running the same way.
Oh, really? I never knew that. You learn something every day, huh?
Oh, come on! It's basically a giant piece of fan art! Who cares if it's different than the original?
I was merely laughing at my own ignorance. I came here thinking that the White Horse Adeptus's tale had been long forgotten.
Well, you couldn't have been more mistaken. There are so many tales about the White Horse Adeptus.
Just so you know, Yanfei, we've heard it all like a million times before.
Uh-huh. But there's one thing I can guarantee that you...
Huh? You mean like a new chapter of her stories come to light?
Mm-hmm. And I heard it from Ganyu just yesterday.
Sure, no problem. Where to begin? Do you guys...
Of course! It's a festival held in honor of the Stove God!
That's right.
But it took a really long time for the Stove God Festival to become what it is today. In its earliest form, it was actually an adeptal ritual known as the Moonchase Rite.
Paimon remembers Madam Ping mentioning that before, but she never...
According to Cloud Retainer, the Moonchase Rite was originally a ritual meant for communicating...
Communicating with the moon? But for what
At first, Cloud Retainer wasn't entirely sure either, as it was always Rex Lapis who performed the ritual.
Whoa! Rex Lapis did it himself? Must have been a really important ritual.
That's right. Unfortunately, despite numerous attempts, they never actually received any But then, just yesterday, Kutching took a picture of the moon being obscured by a dark hole to Cloud Retainer and asked if it had anything to do with the moon. The moment Cloud Retainer saw it, it suddenly dawned on her that the rite might have been an attempt to reach the White...
Does that mean Zhang Li's been trying to bring back the White Horse Adeptus all this time?
So how about that? Bet you never thought there might even be a link between the White Horse Adeptus and the Moonchase Festival. If Kutching hadn't taken that picture to Cloud Retainer, we would never have known any of this.
This is probably what Kutching was referring to that day when she mentioned there were some ideas.
So, Geo Archon. All this time, you've been striving to awaken her.
Huh? What do you mean, awaken?
Nothing. What I truly meant to say was, this new insight you've provided has been truly... Oh, by the way, my trusty guides, I've been meaning to ask, where in the...
Huh? We're off to the next stop already? But Paimon's barely done
All the more reason to find the right spot to let it sink in.
Oh, so that's what you're up to. A tour of Liyue Harbor? In that case, if you're looking for a spot... That's a great idea! Since the terrace is on higher ground, the sea view... Great! Well, the Lantern Ride's about to start. Hope to see you all at the festival tonight.
Oh, you're off too? All right then.
See you soon!
Very well, my guides. What are we...
Okay, you're the boss. Eugene Terrace it is. After all, the customer's always right.
Something else you needed to do?
Oh, Paimon likes that idea.
And what, may I ask, is a photo?
It's this awesome invention that lets you record moments in the blink of an eye. Except...
Oh? What must I do in preparation, then?
Nothing. All you gotta do is choose a pose. The Traveler will handle everything else. Come on, let's give it a try. Look, we got a great picture. Paimon's gonna call it the White Horse.
They've even discovered a way to preserve moments in time. Very well. Let us proceed. Eugene Terrace lies in... that direction, does it?
Hey, wait for us!
Truly, a marvelous view if ever there was one. It seems...
And soon, people will start releasing their shell lanterns. Practically everyone will be with their friends and family, eating a big meal, chatting, and even setting off fireworks. Trust...
No need. Let us bring this weary day to a close.
Weary day? You mean, you did...
I had imagined you would arrange for me to witness some grand spectacle. Perhaps the descent of divine beings, the manifestation... Or, should that not come to pass, then at the very least, spend a little more coin. For that, it seemed... Alas, but there was none of these. Instead, we merely filled our bellies, listened to tales, and gazed upon a crude imitation of my life. What a day of quiet tedium.
We're so sorry. If we'd known that was what you wanted, we'd have done it all differently. It's all that Zhang Li's fault for not making the customer's requirements clear.
Well, it's too late now. Do you still believe I would part with that soul fragment, now so intertwined with my very being?
But...
I knew you were the more astute of the pair.
Huh? You were just trying to scare Paimon?
It seems the realm of the Geo-Archon has a way of making one more stony faced.
So, you were just pulling Paimon's leg?
Of course. I was merely engaging. Long ago, I shared tales with various mortals who chanced upon my mountain abode. Never did I imagine that those stories would endure. Perhaps, as your Geo-Lord said, a few pieces of ancient Langan's magnificent jade.
So, you've decided to help us?
Again, that goes without saying. I made up my mind some time ago now, when I beheld a rather intriguing scene as I set foot in this city. I saw porters passing through the alleys, setting down heavy wooden crates from their weary shoulders. Peddlers pushing carts as the kites and lanterns. I saw cooks cooking, actors acting, scholars reading, soldiers marching, children playing. Some, it seems, have already found that which stirs their hearts, while others continue to fret, Yet, in this gentle and serene order, each holds fast to their anticipation, not only for the celebrations to come, but also for the first scenes I once yearned to behold now unfold before me. No longer in... How wondrous is this
Thank you, Whitehorse Adeptus! Thank you so much!
Adeptus, Adepti. Perhaps the singular art in which we are truly proficient. But once we leave our mountain refuge, we find ourselves drawn back to... So, it is I who should offer my thanks to the two of you. Traveler, come now, and take what it is you need.
You mean, like, right now? But don't you think we should wait?
That won't be necessary. All things shall meet again in their time, for the waters know no rest. One need not fear that life is but a journey of goodbyes.
Is she gone?
Yes, she's gone. A deadly self is formed from the body's impure vapors, so naturally it cannot survive long in this world. Had it not been sustained by now that the remnant is gone, it has severed its ties to the mortal world.
Zhenhui! When did you get here?
A while ago.
Paimon would have thought you'd at least want to say goodbye.
Though mountains endure, the ceaseless waters will, at last, wear away their sharp edges. Thus must I meet the It may be goodbye for now, but someday...
Really? And...
Who can say for sure? Years and years, or maybe tonight, at the lantern, right?
Are you saying that if the Whitehorse Adeptus were to be resurrected, she'd still have the memories of the three deadly selves?
We will find out soon enough. It is time. The rite is about to begin.
The rite is about to begin. Is the moon really gonna disappear? Got your lanterns ready, everyone?
All set.
Might be about time to put eyes to the sky. Wouldn't you say, Tianquan?
Look!
When the sun's out, eat the sun. When the moon's out, eat the moon!
Whoa, is this the lunar eclipse?
Under moon eternal, in radiant night, a maiden grants silk, soft and light.
Under moon iridescent, in night divine, A maiden grants fiber for cloth so fine. Under moon of frost, in night so great, a maiden grants tools to divine our fate. The fields are plowed, the seeds are sown, and from the earth, life is grown. The seedlings stretch, the crops do rise, and all unfolds before our eyes. Fruits are gathered, sweet wine is poured. These gifts we offer to our Lord. Pure is heaven, so fair and bright. She shines as his light in this dark night.
And Richter does this. Wish take flight.
Devoted soul, scattered and unbound. Let this lantern guide you home. By its light be found.
Did we do it? Do we finally get to meet the real White Horse Adeptus?
This place. Where am I?
A familiar land, now known by the name of Leo.
Liyue? The peaks adorn the cloud, then who might...
Oh no! She seems to have lost all her memories after...
And those countless lights in the sky. What...
These lights, each like a dwelling in glad accord, ushering...
And whose rebirth might that be?
That of my old friend, Zibai.
Zibai?
Yeah, that's you! Don't you remember...
That's... me. Oh, yes. The envoy of the Lunar Palace. My name. Then... you must be... the Lord of Geo. Heaven's Star.
Many years have passed since we last saw one another.
Home? But why does this place... this... Liyue... who you are? Who... you? Are that treasure-hunting damsel, the ones... How goes your quest for treasure? You must have achieved both...
Hey! You've got it all wrong! You're talking about Lu Shanshan! And how many times do we have to...
But I could have sworn... Oh, that's right. You're that... And to think you even had the audacity to presume yourselves worthy of being... Ah, yes. Of being my guides. How very wonderful to see you again, my most faithful and beloved guides.
Well, she finally got it right. But that sudden mood swing felt even...
It is possible that her cells have not yet settled. After all, they've only just...
Huh? You mean... kinda like she's still half asleep?
That I cannot say for certain. Perhaps a few days.
A few years?
Mortal years are but a poor measure when divine beings tread the realm of dreams.
Well, if you say so. Anyway, at least she's whole again, right?
Yes, there is little cause for worry. We need...
Say, what are those little creatures?
Celebrating Lantern Rite, of course! And those lights up in the sky? Those are all Shao Lantern.
Lantern Rite. Then... may I join in too?
Of course! Why else do you think Tell you what, Traveler, why don't we take the White Horse Adeptus out to celebrate? Who knows? Maybe seeing some familiar faces might... Hey, Zhangli! You've got some time
By no means a bad idea.
Oh, Isabelle, before Paimon forgets, when we meet the others later, remember to wish them a
Happy... lantern...
Happy Lantern Rite!
Yes! Happy Lantern Rite indeed.
Well then,
Lantern Rite. A night of joy, reunion, and moonlit blessings for all.
Paimon wonders how the White Horse Adeptus is getting along. Oh, looks like Zhangli hasn't stopped.
Hey, are you two looking for your friend? Try going up that...
Is Zhangli up that way?
No, but that young lady who was dressed up as the White Horse, I just saw her head toward Wanmin Restaurant. I was wondering why she was eating alone.
Oh, what luck! We were just on our way to find her. But what's she doing at what?
I have no idea. She couldn't have forgotten who I am, right? I mean, we're kindred spirits.
Maybe she's still half asleep. Her brain might be a little...
Oh, that makes sense. I was wondering why her eyes...
Her eyes were red? Oh, that doesn't...
You young people, staying up all night because you think you're invincible. Look at you. A word to your friend from someone who's older and wise.
Paimon won't be so certain about the older and wiser part.
Yeah, what was that? Hurry along, then. Oh, and don't forget to come back and check out my
Where's the proprietor? Come out and see me at once!
Xiangling and Chef Mao aren't here right now. What can I help you with?
And who might you be?
My name is Shenhe. I work here at Wanmin Restaurant.
Shenhe. Shenhe. Are you that crane adeptus who loves planting mint? It's been a few days. Have you improved your gardening skills? Did you manage to cover the slopes with mint?
Mint? I don't know anything about mint. But I am familiar with Qingshen.
Ha! Already casting mint from your mind. How can a practitioner of self-cultivation be so fickle, chasing after every new plant that catches their eye?
I'm not sure I get what you mean. Are you delirious from hunger? Would you like something to eat?
Shenhe! White Horse Zabai! So this is where everyone is!
Traveler, Paimon. It's been a long time. Happy Lantern Rite. Is this customer a friend of yours?
Don't mind her, Shenhe. She's just a little cranky because, she didn't sleep well last night. Look how red her eyes are.
I see. In that case, Miss Zabai, I have a tonic here infused with Qingshen.
Stop right there! Who are you two noisy children?
Hey! Have you forgotten about us already?
Guides. Yes, I seem to recall something about some... Ah, yes, now I remember. What luck. I was just looking for someone to show me the way to Elong Wharf.
Huh. Is she starting to come around?
Someone requested my help in purchasing some tea leaves.
I was informed they have discounted prices during the festival and...
Tea leaves? This sounds like Zhongli's doing. He sure knows how—
Your friend Rex... Zhongli initially requested, but then a young lady in a hexagram hat mentioned he'd burned through the Wangsheng funeral parlor's yearly expenses as such, he is only permitted to buy items that are discounted.
Oh, that's his boss, Hu Tao. It's about time she realized the problem and put a stop to it.
Oh, I see. So that's why you're here. Unfortunately, Wanmin Restaurant doesn't sell tea leaves.
You don't sell tea leaves? But I remember your boss, Miss Lu, saying...
You really should get some rest. The person you're talking about isn't the boss of Wanmin Restaurant. She's just like you.
Is that so? Life really...
What surprises? Your brain really is as gooey as a pack of slimes. Paimon can't believe...
That would be excellent, my dutiful guides. Yes, Miss Crane.
I completely understand. Master often says that the human body is like a mechanism.
Miss Crane, you appear reasoned and compassionate on the surface, yet...
You can sense...
Indeed. I also sense that with your strength, you might try undoing one or two of those...
Untie Shenhe's ropes? Wouldn't that...
Though the use of red ropes to bind the soul is a wondrous technique, practitioners must eventually learn to break free from external aids and look within them.
Master has told me similar things, but
Your self-cultivation has progressed
Then I will seek further guidance from my...
If you still have doubts, you can find me at the Baiju Guest House. For now, my dutiful guides, let us be off.
Aren't we going to Yilong Wharf? How do we end up on this mountain?
Is that small town over there not Elong Wharf? I sense a familiar...
You're right! Except for the smell part. Paimon doesn't...
That is because this scent is the essence of...
Oh, yeah! Chenyu Vale does have a lot of jade, but Paimon didn't think jade...
Naturally. This has reminded me of something.
Hmm? And what's that?
A few simple tricks for mastering one's power.
What is that thing?
I'm sure you've been to Elong Wharf many times before, but I wonder, you've been such dutiful, dedicated guides. Please, step in. I created it from my memories of the chariot of the Lunar Palace. Many years have passed since I last laid eyes upon it, so there may be some discrepancies. Nonetheless, it is functionally much the same.
A lunar chariot? Wow! Paimon never imagined she'd get to ride in one! So, Sabai, does that mean you used to work on the moon?
Work. That's an interesting way to phrase it, though I suppose you are correct. I was once an angel, a member of a race tasked with guiding humanity. Then, graced by serendipity, I became a moon envoy.
Huh? What's a moon envoy? Some kind of super important angel?
As you would understand it, a moon envoy is a job title. Any angel, or non-angel, can become a moon envoy.
Does that mean you're not the only one?
Of course not. Though my memories are still hazy, I vaguely remember some of my colleagues. There was one who liked to take on the form of an ibis.
An ibis? Could it be... Can all moon envoys turn into animals? Does that mean Rauma could take that job? She can turn into a deer, and moon chanters are some sort of Luna envoy anyway, right?
Moon chanter? I have no idea what those are.
Oh, okay then. Look! Paimon thinks she saw a tea vendor over there!
Very well. Let's take a look.
Return to the skies!
Welcome. Please have a look around. We only sell tea.
Look over there! Discounted tea...
Dear customers, are you looking to purchase some? I can see from your bearing that you are no ordinary customers. My humble shop has some
We're not here for quality. We're looking for a discount.
A discount? Well, that's a coincidence. Our Sung La tea is on sale.
Something about the name of that tea...
Buy 3 boxes of Sung La tea during the festival to get 10% off. Buy 4, get 20. That's right. 10 boxes at half price. Have you been to our shop?
Oh, Paimon's definitely heard...
3, 4, 10, 20, 50.
Zabai, what are you muttering about?
When purchasing 3, 4, or 10 boxes, the corresponding discounts are 10, 20, and 50. The intervals between the two sets of numbers are 1 and 6, and 10 and 30.
Look! Her eyes turned blue! That's gotta...
If the differences between intervals remain equal, the interval after 6 should be 6 plus the difference between 6 and 1, which is 11. Therefore, extrapolating upward, the next two numbers in each set should be 21 and 100.
You're making Paimon's head spin!
They mean that if we buy 21 boxes of Sung La tea, we should get a 100% discount!
100% discount? Oh, there was a pattern to the discounts! Is that right?
The pattern we speak of is mathematics, little one.
That's amazing! You're a shopping genius, Zabai! Oh, wait.
I had no idea our shop's discounts were tied to the laws of...
No need to thank me. Now, please give us our 21 boxes of free tea.
Wait!
What's the matter?
Paimon just realized what it is that's not right.
It took you long enough.
We got the short end of the stick! Think about it. If we don't have to pay when buying 21 boxes, then if we buy even more, the vendor should be paying us money instead, right?
Huh?
Hey, Zabai, work this one out. If we buy 100 boxes, we'd make loads of money.
It stands to reason.
Wait a moment, dear customers. Don't you think you're haggling a little too hard?
You are the one dictating the discounts. We're simply extrapolating the numerical patterns within.
You have a point. However, I'm so sorry. I just remembered. My supplier didn't come today, so we don't have any tea after all. Such a shame. Terribly sorry about this.
Where can we find your supplier?
Well...
Not to fret. We'll save you the effort and go straight to...
Well, you see, dear client, the supplier's discount isn't as generous as ours. You won't be able to get the same price from them.
Huh? Does that mean they won't pay us for taking their tea?
They might not even offer you 100%.
How very unfortunate. Nevertheless, as the original supplier, they must offer some. Besides, we're not looking to make money. We just want a good...
Well, that's great. My suppliers are all tea farmers from Chaoying.
Do not worry. We appreciate your general referring customers to your...
I hope...
Then let us head to Chaoying Village.
Of course!
What otherworldly beings were those? Thank the heavens, I meant. I should hurry home and pray to the White Horse Adeptus. May she bless me such that I never encounter...
The mountains...
It's a good-looking place, all right. But it's hard...
Should fate dictate?
Well...
We'll be able to see more clearly from up high.
Chaoying Village looks beautiful from up here.
Indeed. The houses here are quite different from those in Liyue Harbor. They follow the natural contours of the mountains, forming unique, elegant structures.
Yeah, it's super beautiful.
The white walls and dark tiles frame the emerald waves of the terraced fields, while the curved eaves and tall gateways juxtapose each other with grace.
It's almost too beautiful to be true.
The crowing of roosters and barking of dogs, the calls of farmers working the fields, a vibrant pastoral chorus overflowing with earthly vitality.
Yeah, it's incredibly beautiful, huh?
Have you studied the linguistic arts by some chance?
Huh?
Your vocabulary for beauty seems rather constrained.
Paimon knows how to say pretty as well.
I see. Now then, let's take a look around and see if we can find any farmers selling tea.
Look! There's someone in that tea field! And they look kind of familiar. Wait, is that Lu Xiangxiang?
And who is that?
Oh, you'll remember her once you see her up close. Hey there, Lu Xiangxiang!
Huh? Paimon, traveler!
The White Horse Adeptus has a name?
And you are... Wait.
Don't say anything about food poisoning or fish.
You're the young lady who...
Yes, that...
Fallen below them?
Like I said the last time we met, my father, mother.
Oh, that...
Yeah, and...
So,
there's no doubt they care.
Ground you?
Yeah, though they're not confining me to my room. Instead, I have to personally nurture...
Aw, a tiny little tea...
It's supposed to cultivate my
What happened in Liyue Harbor? So...
Actually, I don't know. I've never grown it.
It usually takes 2
or 3.
Yes, the tea in this garden requires 2 or 3 years to mature.
That long? Sabai, you're not making that...
When the plants thrive and grow, That is the meaning of my name. I can tell it.
Do I really have to waste 2 or 3 years? Yes, during the night of Lantern Rite, I heard many people reciting poems from... I helped excavate cold, so I decided to...
I see. And are you sure that's what you want to do? If you don't achieve anything...
Yes, because archaeology...
Wait, did she...
That's right. I was asking her for advice. She said that if some... I immediately thought about how, when I'm excavating in the ruins, I always feel like... It feels like my great... Right? It feels like I've...
Since you've made up your mind, you...
And I'd love to.
Run away. Summon up a little boom shakalaka and leave the...
That might be going a bit far. You don't want to lead others in... Yeah! Tell them about your great...
I'd be better off telling them about the white horse...
Then it's settled.
Thank you, Tsubai, but I don't think cosplay is going to work on them.
They don't need to listen. You need only follow the rules they've set.
What do you mean?
As I'm sure you know, some ancient texts refer to the White Horse Adeptus.
My family history contains such record.
If the White Horse Adeptus were to manipulate time to make your teeth...
Is that how it works?
If the White Horse Adeptus were to really get involved, my grandfather would let me leave right away, but...
It's not as if you have any other options. Why not try calling out for help?
Guess I might as well. White Horse Adeptus, if you can hear me, please save... Ugh. Nothing happened.
Perhaps the White Horse Adeptus has already heard your prayer. By then, the seedling you planted may well have grown...
Thank you, Tsubai.
But can...
Oh, it's getting late.
That sounds great! Let's get some sleep and...
Oh,
Whoa! Your tea baby is all grown...
Indeed, it has grown into a mature...
It must be the work of the White Horse Adeptus.
Are you sure?
Perhaps she heard your prayer and chose...
She once saved my...
That's incredible!
I guess so. I need to tell they'd better.
Go, and...
Thank you so...
Paimon really thought you were going to use it.
When an Adeptus exerts effort, consuming their energy... We're here to help Lu Xiangxiang fulfill her...
Can you really make the tea baby grow?
It won't be easy, but there are ways. There, it's grown.
Hey! You just transplanted a tea tree from over there!
So, there's a mature tea tree here now, yes?
Oh, yeah, but...
And am I not the White Horse Adeptus?
Well, yeah.
Is this tea tree then not a manifestation of the...
You're... not wrong. Maybe...
That would be...
Paimon thinks so too. Oh! That's a great...
Jinse, that...
The scenery there is...
I must say...
Alright. Paimon can't help feeling like we've forgotten something.
Pay it no mind. I've already forgotten more than you...
Alright. If we forgot Jinx Village...
We should plant
We should plant canola.
We should plant
canola.
What are you arguing about, little ones?
We're deciding what to plant in our field.
Yeah!
We should plant cucumbers, right? We should plant canolas!
Ah, an agricultural
Hmm?
What did you just call me, you—
Oh no. It's... sorry.
Auntie?
Oh, alright.
You little rascals. Using priceless land like this just for cucumbers and canola—
Huh?
With the coming of spring, when the 5 grains are life's based on the look. When autumn comes, the rice you harvest can—
Oh.
That's no issue. After the second rice, and when they mature in mid to late, this way your field will sustain balance. Rice and canola.
Wow. Wait a minute.
A firefly dares rival the—
Pigs.
Stop crying this instant. Just find enough cucumbers, delight in sunlight and moisture.
Are you really in that? Thanks, Big Sister Boy. See you around. Paimon never imagined you know so much about farming.
What's so strange about that? The people have long gone—
Huh. That's true. Of course, the guy—
Mind your tongue, impertinent child.
Hey!
Enough! It's time for us to take to the skies once—
Wow! The terraces look so pretty from up here.
The mountains tower like pagodas, the hills coiling at their feet like shells. Layers built upon layers, rising and falling in harmony. A truly unique and mesmerizing sight.
Thinking about it, you have a special connection to this place, you know.
A special connection?
Yeah! There's a local legend about a white horse leaping from a pure spring to follow Rex Lapis into battle. Don't you remember? You must have been living in seclusion around here.
That does sound somewhat familiar.
Oh, and if we keep going up this way, we'll reach a super duper spooky spot. You might have a connection to that place too. There's an ancient array that seals away the remains of a fallen god.
A god's remains?
Yeah! The people Leo had turned that story into an opera called The Sanctification of Tao Do. Does that ring any bells?
Tao Do. Huh. The 7 and 8 gates array.
That's right, that's right! You do remember!
Puna, the god of the underworld, who could pacify the forces of life and death.
Huh? So, Tao Do had another name?
Let's go take a look.
We've arrived at Wulwang Hill. The atmosphere just turned spooky. I can't help but feel there's something strange about this friend you haven't seen in ages. Huh? Paimon thought she heard someone's voice. Let's head down and check it out.
I can't help but feel there's something strange about this friend you haven't—
Strange?
Her strangeness defies description. This miss—
I'm afraid
Aren't you worried about sending her all the way to Yilong Wharf on her own? To buy tea? What—
Where there are people, there are paths.
Now I'm the one with no clue what you're saying.
She can ask for directions.
And then what?
She will meet strangers in unfamiliar lands. Build friendships. The further the journey, the more footprints one leaves behind. The deep...
Ah, so you want her to make new friends. I see. But from what you say, it sounds as though she's not from Liyue.
I believe she was not. But... perhaps...
You're sounding stranger by the second. Huh. Oh, over there! Oh, look who's here!
Hotel! Zhongli! What are you...
Traveler? Paimon? Fancy meeting in a place like that. Sounds like fate to me.
We were taking Sabai to buy some tea from Yulong Wharf. Zhongli sent her there, though she didn't... Oh, Paimon knew we were forgetting something. Why didn't you say so earlier then?
What's done is done. There's no need to dwell.
Exactly. You can get tea wherever you go. You're hardly running alone.
Paimon feels a lot better now that you've said that.
Still, I'm a little confused. If you were buying tea, how did you end up all the way?
We're taking Spy on a sightseeing tour. We started at Liyue Harbor, stopped in at Yulong Wharf, went
Wow, that is quite...
Yeah, actually, Paimon thinks it's about time.
I'm here to pay my respects to my ancestors. My dear consultant kindly agreed to join.
Ancestors? Wait, are you heir to the Wuwang kid? Or perhaps the lone butterfly of the Crimson Flame?
Whoa, have you got all your memories back?
Huh? Miss Zabai, you know about the Wangsheng funeral parlor and the Ada...
I happened to hear a storyteller expound on the sanctification of Taodo.
Lots of people know that story, sure, but very few can discern... Well, Zhongli, your friend here really is. Unfortunately, there's no time to dally right now. We have a hill to climb.
That would be wonderful.
Oh, and before we go, you've been traipsing around all day. Don't mention... All right, we'll take our...
Hotel's so thoughtful. Why don't we follow her at Sabai? You can see the whole...
Wangshu.
Awesome! Let's...
Is that Tao?
Sure is. We can take the lift up from up...
Always. Come on, get in.
Are we really going to fly up to Wangshu Inn? Isn't that a bit showy? All the guests are gonna see us.
Is that a bad thing? To be able to witness an Adeptus. This will surely add to the inn's appeal, not to mention the room prices. The owner will thank us.
You seem to really like showing off your powers.
This inn's architecture is incredible, and the surrounding countryside radiates a picturesque charm. No wonder the new proprietor of the Baiju guest house thinks he can't compete and has decided to change his own establishment's name.
The new proprietor? Ah, you mean Lu Shengsheng's dad. So you know about that, too. Personally, Paimon thinks he should go with something like Rex's Rest. That's a contender's name if Paimon's ever heard one.
A fitting name indeed.
So you think the guest house should change its name, too? Paimon kinda thought you'd say something like, such sacrosanct traditions must never change.
Time flows ever onward. Why should the rules of yesterday be carried forward into the world of tomorrow? The people of today should determine what is to be kept.
Huh. You're not as old-fashioned and stuffy as Paimon thought.
The years ebb and flow, seas recede to reveal fields. In the vastness of time, I am but a wild horse in a boundless sea of dust. Even Rex Lapis, having waded through the waters of the river of time, is not quite the same as before.
Zhongli? What was he like before?
That is another story for another time. We have arrived.
This is the first...
Wangshu. Like moon lanterns and Shao lanterns.
Hmm? What's a coincidence?
Do you not know what Wangshu means? Not bad. You're clearly much sharper than your diminutive companion. Wangshu can refer to the moon, but its original meaning is actually...
the goddess who rides the bright moon's chariot.
And you must be...
Xiao!
Not at all. I sensed an unusual presence long before...
a witness. I was starting to think...
No need.
I'm not one to do good from the shadow.
Then you must be...
Nay, I'm only
cosplaying. What's that?
Ugh, ignore her nonsense. She's a genuine article. The Xiao. Did Zhongli say anything about her being a teensy bit...
Mental instability, perhaps?
Did Zhongli tell you that?
No, this is my own speculation.
Oh, you pretty much hit the nail. There's a hot-tempered pyro slime, a math-obsessed hydro slime, and a mischievous little... But don't tell her Paimon said that.
You white-haired rascal! Do you think I...
Uh-oh! We're in for it now! Oh, yes! Are you okay?
Don't worry about me. I just need to pace my...
So...
Zhongli said we should wait and she'll get better on her own.
Is that why her personality...
Paimon thinks that has something to do... But...
Paimon, the act of severing the three deadly selves is a means of exercising wicked desires and cultivating one's...
Oh... So it's about...
It includes, though...
Some of it. The half that's still dreaming.
Conqueror of demons.
You are an old friend of his, so please...
But Conqueror of Demons sounds so much more... In days of yore, he was...
Huh? You said this... Hey! Did you rip...
Why not ask? An answer that suits your style.
Which is?
In the distant past, there...
Oh!
Among the dishes served, I suddenly remembered the...
Is that it?
Yes!
That sounds...
Wow! It might not have been the story Paimon was...
The spring breeze, my dutiful guy.
There's no need for such grand words.
What's this?
Hey! It's that broken jade token from the antiques exhibition!
Indeed.
Oh, that's a shame.
This is the way of the world.
Then, what about for...
That I could try to craft it.
Ooh! What sort of trinket?
It's just a passing thought, one that will require... Now that we've had our fill, we should get some rest.
Chi-Chi, the lantern. Morning, and... You've got it all mixed. They're here again. Yow! Hey, it's Paimon! Wow! What Dr. Baiju is thanking Yao Yao. Chi-Chi and I were just... Oh, yeah, take a... Wow! I learned to make...
What do I always say?
Huh?
For my idiot son to find...
Huh?
Listen to this. She made a prayer to...
Oh! Could the white horse...
Of course she did.
Truly, this is an extra...
Of course. Huh? Is that...
Indeed. I have a...
Yes, I recall. Mr. Zhongli's...
That Zhongli. Always making trouble.
I noticed when you were here last that you bear a striking resemblance to the pictures of the white horse.
Perhaps fate has had a hand...
And a glad meeting it is, miss. We grow Sunglaw...
Oh!
Buy 10 boxes, get...
Woohoo!
There's no need to thank me. Lantern Rite may have ended, but make sure to take everything in. And that goes for you kids.
Happy... Yeah! Happy Lantern...
Happy Lantern Rite?